Alright, today folks, we're going to be talking about the Glock 34 I just picked up and Dawson Precision, that's right, MOS. Alright, so these are made for the MOS. As you can tell, there is a little base plate on there. Now what's awesome about these is you can tell on, compared to a normal 34, the rear sights are back a little bit further. And these just kind of stop right there. Most the regular Dawsons go forward and they would actually cover that base pad. So these are really cool. Pretty much if you're got an MOS, most guys are running suppressor heights, so that way they can co-witness with their RMRs. I rather not. Main reason, I don't want all the sights clouding, you know, neither does my dad, because really the RMR is for him. And we both agreed, you know, if we were going to run, you know, both of us in open class, we'd rather have just that clean sight picture instead of co-witnessing. You know, even on a red dot, I'm not the biggest fan of co-witnessing. As you can see, you got a lot of daylight between the sights. It's got a longer sight radius, so if you were to put these on 17, it's not going to be as much. I mean, it'll look the same front blade, but because it's further out, it's going to extend it. In the package, you get this tool right here, and that tool actually fits in through that hole right there, and that's how you put it on. The standard Glock sight tool, they're different. So that's why Dawson adds that in. I got my older one. As you can see, they have replacement rods. There's a red one. It's a little bit difficult to see, but there is that green one, almost more yellowish than like green. But you get the different options in there. They are carbon, so you do have to oil them from the factory. These things got to shoot them today. They were super accurate, and you know, took it out, you know, 15 yards and 7 yards. You know, 7 yards seemed like a breeze. You know, my first group was, you know, to the left, and I was like, oh crap, you know, the rear sight, you know, is you know, off. And then, you know, I took a breath, you know, really made sure my arms were, you know, fully extended out. And then it was just, hey, wherever I put that, it's on. And Dawson Precision has a guaranteed point of aim, point of impact after 25 yards, and that was definitely true today. It feels awesome when you throw out pistol sights, and you know, they work. Had these put on at the range today by one of the guys that worked there. And one thing I will say though, I ran a bunch of, you know, just normal 115 grain cellular Beloy FMJs, and then we had some a box of just different assorted hollow points, and a lot of them were plus P's. And I will say this actually did work loose when I, you know, took it out of the box, or took it out of the bag today. And so it is, I don't always say Loctite everything down, just because I've had sights on my 17 get canted because there's just like a little bit of clump in the Loctite, and the way it dried, it canted the sight, so everything was all jacked up. So I eventually took those off, and you know, I checked those today, they're fine. Really, as long as you tighten them down properly, they're good. Yeah, for 3-gun, next time I get to compete, I have no idea when that's going to be, but I'm super excited to use these. I mean, you can see all that extra light. You know, that does give you some speed, but at the same time, it gives you precision, because the 3-gun match, yeah, we had, you know, some targets that were like 3 to 5 yards. You know, you shoot them real quick through a porthole, and then, you know, we had targets, you know, that were 10-15 yards. You know, some steel action type stuff that was a little bit smaller. Some of them were just like kind of little poppers, others were a little kind of like dinner plate size. And then there were a couple targets that were, I think they were 1/3 USPA or IPSC or whatever you want to call them, steel torsos. And some of those targets were out at, you know, 40, 45 yards. So having that extra sight radius, that thinner front sight, you know, that really would make a difference, on stages like that. But overall, I'm really excited. These are really high quality sights. The rear sight is serrated. Actually, the back of here is serrated. Don't think the camera's going to pick it up. But Dawson Precision, these are really awesome. This is my first foray into fiber optic sights, and I've always been a night sights guy because I've always had a defensive pistol. This is my first true competition gun. Even the we had a couple Colt Gold Cups that were just they just had the old school adjustable sights, nothing like this, and they were definitely not 3-gun guns. Yeah, people could probably compete with them, but really excited about these Dawson sights. Really excited that they work with the MOS, and if you're looking into them, they also make ones that cowitness, and they're going to be these, just a little bit taller. They also make ones that are got tritium. They make ones that have green in the rear for fiber optic. I just went with these just because the way they're set up, I could put that RMR on there, leave these on, not have to mess with them. So I'm really excited about that. So really pumped. They're only like 80 bucks. I ended up paying to get them overnighted because I'm kind of a time hack while I'm home. But didn't know these were made down in Texas. But anyways, pretty cool. Yeah, but anyways, super pumped about these, and definitely check them out.